not even. God damn it.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
We're doing it.
Doing it live.
It's always live.
In Philadelphia? Oh no, that's sunny.
In 4K.
No, we weren't caught in 4K.
Why did I
because
pronounce
someone
that like
forgot to stream.
4K?
We need more viewers to be caught in 4K.
Okay, sounds good.
4K.
4K.
Well, you also have to be actively streaming to be caught in 4K.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, technically the camera is capturing something. It's just not recording it anywhere. But it's still not 4K, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that webcam you have is not 4K.
No.
Let's be honest.
No, it's not.
No.
Anyways,
People
intros.
want
Hello,
4K.
welcome to Front Row Geeks. This is Wild Wednesday. We're doing Elden Ring. The face you're seeing on the screen right now is Baron5X.
Hello.
The person who's currently narrating and took over the job because the player didn't decide to do it is Faitess. Hi.
It's Faitess.
We also have Asher Omega,
Yo.
and we have MPX.
So we're back at this again, and I've been sleeping well. I've been taking my vitamins. Don't expect this to go any better.
Eat a banana, Eddie.
I actually
So
did
there's
have a
one other
banana
thing-
before this stream.
There's one other thing that you also forgot to start. Do you want to guess what it is?
What? I did forget something?
The side stream.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I'm
that's
gonna let him
okay.
guess,
That was
Asher.
a okay. Yeah.
Given the way that he is right now, I doubt he would have guessed.
Might
But
have
he's so
eventually.
full of potassium and vitamins.
Yeah. I did. I guess I
Why does that
absolutely.
come off as like something an alien would say. It's like he's so full of vitamins and potassium.
I don't know why it came across as alien to you.
Ow! Stab me. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of the same. So, what I was going to say is that at this point, we're going to try a few rounds, but I might have to swallow my pride and go for a summon help. I'm almost certainly going to have to do that. And I say that fearing less about my pride being shattered and more that I might not even be able to do it with a summon, which will be absolutely terrifying.
Don't worry. If it comes to it, I can jump in.
Yeah, and I guess if it comes to that, it'll I have friends. Jolly cooperation. And I'll just have to admit that this character was not meant to defeat Millennium. Not
I'm
possible.
honestly surprised that your silly little red flame spell doesn't do more stagger.
The only thing I can think of is that because I have strength, but I don't have a lot of it, and this ability relies on strength.
I think Millennia also is like considered like stupid strong boys, so she is like unable
Also-
to be staggered.
Also,
No.
that
Actually, quite staggerable. What I've seen, yeah.
But
I
I, think
mean,
the,
like-
the other thing that doesn't help is that just that sidestep she does is just large enough to get away from my flames. If it wasn't for that, I could probably stun her more, but no,
I mean, you could try and do the tried and true parry.
oh fuck, here we go.
But parry talk.
Blade of Nicola.
That's the other thing. The other thing is this: if I'm going to beat her without summons, it has to be with learning how to dodge that appropriately.
I mean, yeah. Well, we already established how to dodge it appropriately. You just keep not doing it.
I'm doing the dodging, but the timing is just off. Like, I rolled into it this time, but I rolled too early. Damn. That's the other thing. She has... I don't know if it's a stat, but there must be a stat about poise recovering. And if that's a thing, she has it in spades. Because I can hit her a couple times with the flame, and if I don't hit her consecutively enough, she recovers, and I don't get the poise. The poise break.
Actually, that wouldn't work that way, I think.
Man, that move is brutal. I mean, maybe you're not wrong, David. Maybe I just need.
Maybe it is
parry
time to learn the parry.
Yeah.
I mean, parry is a mechanic that you've hardly done.
And then the game put in there, or they put in the game, which means they expect you to use it at some point.
Yeah.
The trick with parry, though, is you have to be consistently good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw
You
two
have-
good ones, and then a lot of not.
Swish, 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 swish.
There we go.
Okay, that's promising.
Ah, damn it. And she got all her health back too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go again.
Okay, so that's 5.
I read an article today
Wow.
about a guy who took 18,000 plus attempts before he won.
Oof.
that high?
I'm guessing a lot of those is how it's that high.
Yeah, a lot of that. Ah. I'm gonna give myself like maybe 30, 45 minutes, and then at that point, start calling in reinforcements.
Start calling in the Mounties.
Yeah. That I don't know how much left there is of the game after this, but
Not a lot.
then hell, maybe we can even finish tonight. But not if I spend the next 18,000 hours here.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of fun.
Unless we have a second.
Where we just kind of dump it and leave it at that.
Well, I don't think you would do it at this.
No. And Sekiro only because was it because Final Fantasy came out and we were like we gotta strike
No,
at that?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. Okay, yeah. I haven't finished Sekiro on my own either. It's on my to-do list to go back and finish myself. But yeah, it didn't help that last boss I fought was hard as hell.
Concerning that, if I remember which boss we fought last, that was only the halfway point.
It was only the halfway point? There's no way that was a halfway point. We've been playing that game for a
the
while.
Halfway point.
Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true.
No, it's true, Eddie.
Thunder God.
We never fought the real.
Thunder God Samurai was only the halfway point?
Yes.
There's no way.
If I had to put it in certain ways, fighting him changed the world again. In the same way the, like...
I thought it was stuck on the Thunder God Samurai, but his father.
Yeah, we were on his father, which I'm pretty sure was the halfway point. Yeah, that he was definitely not the final boss.
I didn't think it was the final boss, but not the halfway point. I mean, because if that's a halfway point, it's a long-ass game, because we were playing that game for weeks.
Well, we were playing it for weeks, like how we've been playing this game for weeks.
Yeah, I don't think that game is as long as this game.
I also think that this game is a bit easier than Sekiro.
Some people who play both of them probably.
True.
And again, it all depends upon what exactly are they talking about.
It feels, for me, it all feels like a FromSoft game. So, like, I don't know if it's that much harder, or the difference is all that noticeable. Maybe this is a little easier because there's variety, in that the other game you only have one mode of, really only have one mode, but that's about it.
I would definitely say that some people didn't like Sekiro because of it wasn't about sword and board and parrying.
Well, it was entirely about parry. That was.
It was about parrying, just a different type of parrying.
It's actually easier to parry with jump throw.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Blade of Mikola.
Bleh.
I know I'm trying this pairing method, but I might need to incorporate a little more aggression along with the pairing.
Perry tends to be much better in a aggressive stance than non-aggressive.
I mean, that makes sense because 90% of the power of the parry is the riposte.
Yeah.
The only reposing going on right now is for my soul.
That's respite, not
No, that
Repose.
could also be repose. Instead of repose.
propose.
Oof.
I don't
Aw,
think you want
damn.
to marry Eddie.
Blade.
You're correct. And I think Eddie would agree.
I mean, it's not you. You're okay. It's just I don't think we're compatible in that way.
That was a new twist. It's not you, it's both of us combined.
It's not you.
That's true.
It's
That's
the horrible idea of both of us being in
That's-
love
that-
together.
that's what chemistry is, isn't it?
Chemistry
Are you-
is... Yeah, I'll give you a pass on that one.
So, are you salt, or are you sodium, or are you chloride, Eddie?
I'm definitely sodium. I don't know.
Oh man,
if
I
you
was gonna say
remember,
I'm
definitely
sodium. I'm definitely not chloride. Come
See,
on.
that's the problem. See, that's the problem. We're not reactive.
Stop swinging your sword at me! Ah, damn it.
That's how
Doesn't
fights
want
work,
to.
eh?
He doesn't want to stop.
She, but
She, rather. You're good. You're absolutely correct. And who are you to try and make comments on her life choices?
Because
I'm not.
your life choices are literally affecting my life choices.
Well, she clearly identifies as the Blade of Mikola.
Exactly.
So it's my fault. It's my choices. Yeah, I guess it is my choice to be here.
Choices are thing with hers.
She was fine right here on her own. No one was bothering her.
Yep.
Being
Exactly
armless.
so.
Then you had to go return her arm.
Goddamn, fuck the patriarchy.
Now she's only mostly armless.
That's kind of messed up.
I mean, how would Eddie understand that by returning her arm, she has to return back to being a fighter? If only
I know,
you
it
didn't
sounds
return her
logical to
arm.
me.
Ow!
I am Melania. Blade of Mikola.
Okay, I give up. We're going straight for the throat now. That's okay. I've felt humility. It's okay.
You felt humility, which is causing you to change tactics and go straight for her throat.
Yep. Yep.
Did you feel humiliated or humiliated?
I feel like humiliated is probably the more accurate term here.
Maybe I feel it's too strong a word, but it does get the point across. Let's do this. Let's do the buffing.
Also, I've been looking at that Metroid Red statue this entire day.
Is it a statue? I thought it was an act.
Statue / action figure.
Those are two entirely different things.
I know, but it's one of those things of like you pose it, and then you leave it in that pose, so it's kind of a statue.
Here we go. Also, gotta keep this off.
And the reason why I'm not like going after it too hard.
my poor tier. Oh shit, no! Come on, no!
No, your tier lost to aggro, it looks like.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to not be too aggressive, I guess.
Be aggressive.
Well-
Be aggressive.
It comes
Be
down to
aggressive, but not too aggressive.
at least get out of the way of that combo, if nothing else.
Let's see. But most of the reason why I'm a little bit like apprehensive about like the pre-order is like it's $90.
Okay, well let's ask the important question: is it worth $90?
That's the point. Is like I don't know.
Ah,
I mean, it is
Hence
a
the
good
apprehension.
question because we also know how big it is.
I mean, they do mention that it is a double jointed knee, which allows it to do like the super good, like
Knee bend.
apparently like it's got some really good articulation to it, which it could be used as like a posing doll for things like 3D modeling or sketchbooks if I really wanted to use it that way. The only problem is there's a big problem with that. It has an arm cannon, and only an arm cannon.
well, I guess that's more where the fact that it's a statue rather than an action figure comes in. It doesn't have changeable bit.
Well, it has some changeable bits, but there's like some people would like why would you buy something that doesn't give you like full like if you're gonna use it as like a modeling statue or like a modeling doll, why would you get something that doesn't have full articulation for certain parts that you may need? And I'm like, oh, then there's no point to it.
No!
Admittedly, looking at this, it does not state anywhere that this is a limited product. It's just that it's going to be open for pre-orders. So it's like, okay, if I want to guarantee,
And he won.
Is that
Oh,
just
hey!
a face change, or is that it?
It's a
Face change.
cutscene.
Come on, Eddie, you know you're not that
I know.
naive.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
See? Everything's fine. Everything's dandy.
Hey, look, the tree. The tree is a guy.
So peaceful.
Is that wood in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Oh, how did you not notice that? You mother.
Eddie, you don't notice things. How?
Definitely.
Eddie, he's just like you. He doesn't notice like items on the ground.
I would notice that.
You were too enamored with the tree.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
God, what an epic line. And God, I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
Butterflies!
You will witness true horror.
We've been here for several hours. We've been there. We're already there.
That wasn't true horror.
Yeah, that was just a
Now,
pastiche of horror.
Rot.
God damn, I hope that I see Halloween costumes for this. At cosplay. Okay, time to get fucked. Run! Run!
Okay, that's a fun mechanic.
That's not as bad
Fire!
as some people that I've seen.
Fire! Okay, there's only one way out of this. NPC, buddy, stay there. A little while longer. Oh, you're supposed to get healed! Damn it!
And he died. Goodbye, Mimic here.
Ah!
As a heads up, they buffed her to do more damage to Mimic here in this fight.
Oh, good. That's excellent.
And that was in the patch notes, I think.
I don't read
Ah.
for this game.
You don't, but Eddie does.
I did
And now
before.
Eddie has to go through phase change again.
Yay! We get to go back to phase 1,
Yeah, not
where
gonna-
we've definitely only died like 50 or so times.
Could've been
Alright,
worse.
take your bets. Take your bets, everybody.
could've been worse.
How long? But, yeah, like, looking at the statue, like, it says nowhere that it's going to be a limited time only. It's just opening up for pre-orders. So,
Well, with most of these sort of things, there is a limited amount made.
yeah.
And when they're gone forever.
Well, they do get reprints sometimes.
Yeah, like, they redid the Prime 3 version like twice, and I could get that one, and that one's actually still available to purchase. Holy crap! Whoa.
Fucking spam your ass.
Oh wait, no, it's out of stock from. Watch out!
Oh, I don't have stamina. Fuck me.
Wait, you made it to phase change again.
Ah,
Now
goddamn.
much further again.
I didn't have enough health to survive it. Otherwise, I would have been fine.
Look, Eddie just exploded, and again. Oh wait, no, that's not Eddie.
What?
I was talking about the Mimic here exploding in insanity
Oh.
at the end. It's like, oh look, it's Eddie!
Trying to save me,
Exploding.
Master. Trying to save me. Oh, I gave you the wrong weapon. Oh well. Make it work.
He did not, in fact, make it work.
I did not. Oh, here we go. Fuck. Sorry, my guy.
I don't think you were quite close enough to kill him.
Did he not get the heal? I thought he did.
I don't think he did. He definitely didn't get that one.
Fuck.
And now he's dead.
to be better about getting close to him for the heal. Or, no. I should try to finish off this first form fast enough. And then once we get past that first initial strike she does in the second phase is when I'll have time to heal my Mimic. Fucking wrong side. Move out of the way! Better you than me. Go. Run. Oh shit! I didn't think it was gonna do that much damage.
That's the damage I was expecting.
Well, that's my fault for thinking I could tank that. So
You really can't.
no, apparently not.
You have to have a lot of health.
A lot of health, and I don't think it has any elemental affinity, so there's no...
Well, other than Scarlet Rot.
Yeah. But that's technically the stats effect. I think damage-wise it just does pure damage. And it's stupid high. I don't think it's magic damage. I don't think it's physical damage. So... I mean, I'd have to double check to see what it is, but...
Don't die, Mimic.
Come back, boy!
Oh, you healed yourself. Thank you, Mimic, or did something.
But he
I don't
didn't
think it was-
heal you. What a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Smack, smack, smack.
So I did a bit of quick research. The only thing I can find is no mention of what kind of damage it is. Just avoid, for God's sake.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that matches. Because, like, it comes off as one of those, like, it does damage that pierces, so there's no trying to, like, buff or gear to, like, reduce the amount of damage. It just does so much that just avoid it. Don't try and tank it.
Yeah, for God's sake, avoid, and then just, you know, stay away until the flower's gone, and then she's vulnerable for a few seconds.
Oh, so it even does a dot, an AoE dot, essentially?
Yeah, it creates a Scarlet Rot effect for as long as the flower's visible.
That one you may be able to miss with, but that's about it. Damage, no.
Oh, why'd you come after me? Damn it! Too bad. Doing well enough, but
Also, since the announcement of the new Ryzen set, I'm hoping the motherboards I'm looking after go drop in price.
They might.
I mean, they might not, and I'm kind of, it's like, well, I have to get a board. But then again, I'm not going to be getting the newest ones because, as far as I know, the new AM5 slot requires DDR5, which...
Well, I'm trying to remember whether this was supposed to be the Threadripper replacement or just simply Ryzen.
This is the new Ryzen, like the new 4th generation Ryzen.
Yeah.
Because there's 3, 5, 7, and 9. But it's like like for the 9 one that I linked was like 79 versus the one that I had, the one that I bought a year ago, which is the 5900X. This one is the 7900X. Admittedly, the
Here's our
price
bye-bye.
for...
And she's back to full health.
Oof.
Reaper ability was not good here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, of your strategies, this has not been the strongest one.
This is not the good one.
Damn, that was a good lunge.
Blade of Nicola.
I wanted to change it to see if it would make any difference, but it did not, so...
I mean, it did make a difference. It made it worse.
Not good.
Not the difference we were looking for.
Probably not, no.
Oh, how to choose. Oh, and a heal. Awesome. All right, let's see if I can survive this. Jesus. Ow!
By the scarlet rot.
Oh, that's disappointing.
As far as I can tell, the price for AM4 slot motherboard hasn't gone down much. But that's because quite literally these processors haven't shipped yet. And I'm still having weird God, what's the term for like can't make a decision on something?
Choice paralysis.
Choice paralysis on finding a good motherboard at this point. Because, like, do I go with something cheap just so I can at least get the machine running, or do I actually try and find a motherboard that 85 to 90% matches what I'm looking for?
Blade of Nicola.
Here we go. Oh, can I
Yay,
dodge?
part 2. The return of the electric boogaloo.
Oh,
Get the hell away, Eddie!
And
God,
I
stand
think my
there.
mimic immediately died. No, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, yep, dead. Okay. Well, it's just me now, I guess. Oh shit! God damn it, he never.
Stabby, stabby. Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Buddy, I know you like dropping that rock. I don't know if it does anything. I managed to heal him at least. Ah. Oh no! Even with the healing, my mimic still died. So this is not going to go well. No, wrong direction!
By the scarlet.
Did you make an impact crater? Or was that just a happen to be a whited out spot?
Going to be a good spot, I guess. This terrain deformation is something rather unique.
Oh, damn it. Summon him before I could use the... The Groundhog's Day, everybody. Fuck. Leave me alone.
Blade of Nicola.
This is my worst fear realized. Even with the mimic.
What? That you're underwater, going through time?
Yeah. That's what it feels like right now.
But you're only going at like 1 second at a time into the future, that is.
Oh god! Stupid attack!
Of Nicola.
Huh.
I am Melania, blade of Nicola.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Phase 2. And dodge!
Here we go. Can we do it? Not like that. No, come on, come on. No!
By the scarlet rot.
That hurt. No. It'll work better. Oh, you ran too fast, buddy.
Are we back to dying fast?
Yeah.
50-50.
I mean, we're at 33 deaths so far tonight.
I'm dodging my fireballs!
No.
Oh, no, no, no. I don't like that. Oh, shit. I thought it was dodging her, but I didn't realize there was people downstairs.
People downstairs.
Yeah, she like sent like her own mimics after me. But I wonder for how long that that aura, whatever of hers, lasts.
The aura lasts until the flower disappears.
Maybe I shouldn't bother backing off from it. My chance to be aggressive.
Well, the aura just gives you
Scarlet Rot.
Scarlet Rot. Her crashing down on you does that ton damage.
Yeah, don't like that part.
So.
Are you sure you don't like that part? Because you seem to really like it a few times.
Just because it happens to me doesn't mean I want it to happen to me. Nope, too late. Take aggro, buddy. Take aggro. Take that aggro again. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. No, too close.
By scarlet rot.
I think the lock-on is betraying me. I need to not lock onto her when she's doing that, because it makes me roll in the directions I don't want.
I know this doesn't matter to you, but for the sake of the audience, I do need to point out this is an optional boss.
Yes.
This
Also,
boss is 100% optional, and yet here we are. Also,
We
hi,
have the
Magnus.
Hello.
Hello.
Eddie's getting his ass handed to him by
We're up to
Tony.
35 deaths tonight. Tonight alone.
The medal.
tonight. He's gotten to phase 2, but he still died 35 times. He was
Did you
around
die immediately in phase 2?
A
pretty
few
close
times,
to
yes.
times. How many deaths?
Yeah. First time I made it to phase 2, I died immediately.
Well,
Big glowy
Eddie-
amber meteor.
Yeah.
Eddie survived the first attempt when he got to phase 2, and it's like, oh, that doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's like, I'll just tank the amber meteor. No, no.
Okay, I did not say the whole lot of damage part. No, come on. Get out the shield.
You did later say that it didn't seem like a whole lot of damage.
No, I said that I didn't think he was going to do that much damage.
That's what I'm saying.
That's,
That's literally what I
See?
just said.
You took my advice and brought Tiege.
No,
he
he brought
was doing tier earlier, but yeah.
yeah, he was doing Mimic, but now he's doing
yeah, it does seem like Tiege is doing a lot better.
Well, that's because I think Mimic Tier is actually, like, they actually boosted damage to Mimic Tier in this.
No more locking onto her.
Just run, just run.
Yeah, no more of that bullshit. Okay, now let's... Oh, damn it, I got too close.
Again, the flower.
Scarlet Rot, Eddie. Super, ultra
Pretty much
poison.
effective, pretty much instantly activating too.
Also, I'm pretty
I watched
sure
the bar
that
went up. It just went.
this aura actually does damage.
Yeah, her flower aura actually does damage.
Yeah,
Not
not
just
plus
Scarlet
Scarlet
Rot.
Rot.
So it's not purely Scarlet Rot. It's actual DOT plus Scarlet. So no more freaking Leroy Jenkins straight into the giant flower, Eddie.
Yeah, stand out of flower and cast spells. You are a spellcaster. Cast spells.
Also, you should be knowing not to stand in the orange from the other game we play on stream.
Because
Come on,
you never want
Eddie.
to talk about that
You
one.
can do it. I'm not gonna backseat you. That's right. I called you all.
You act like I care.
I can backseat all I want. Whether he listens or not doesn't matter.
I am color commentary, which in this case, that is my color commentary that I've chosen to provide.
I've actually fought this boss, beaten her, so I know how tough she is.
No, don't kill me!
I'm not belittling the fact that this is a tough fight. I'm just belittling Eddie's ideas of tactics.
And then
Yeah,
I don't know how.
exactly.
My tactics are effective. I'm just not effective with them.
Yeah, my tactics are good. I'm just not good enough to use them.
Okay, so either develop better tactics that you are capable of using, or get good.
Well, and here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are doing neither.
Yeah, I don't know how valuable my advice would be anyway, because I beat Melania with a pure strength build character.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Yeah,
Glass hammer.
yeah, that was the sign to. Yeah, the glass hammer. She hits me once and I die, but I can kill her in 5 hits.
Backing it off at it.
Kind of my strategy too for this fight. Let Tish pull the hate and then pick on her.
At least he's getting better at dodging that lunge. That is a big boon for him.
In the face.
Oh no, no, come on! No, shit! Nope, I didn't pull the shield in time.
No, you did not.
I was about to make that's what she said joke, but
Well. Too late.
I mean, that has been the plan. The problem is we're already 38 fails on that plan.
Yeah, like John Madden. Trick is to just not die. If you want to win, you got to do more damage to her than she does to you.
I mean, yes, that does track.
Also, before she knocks you.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Just
That's
put those
bullshit.
things together, you win. But if you can't, you lose.
Statistically, like 90% of his deaths have been to that whirlwind.
Yeah. Bird crane dance, I think that's what it's called, is a motherfucker. Although apparently the player version of it is super nerfed because I don't see it a lot in PvP.
Of course it is. It always is.
It wasn't. That's why.
That mean where the boss versus the boss is an unlockable character?
Yeah, exactly. The boss when you fight them, the boss when they're a character.
Waterfowl dance.
Yeah, that was it, waterfowl dance. And it had something to do with birds and dancing. Although I'm also fairly certain that's also one of those iffy translations.
My god, fucking fireball, stop missing. What are you doing? No, get away from me. Oh, I almost survived it.
Blade of the Reckoner.
This is my life now.
I don't know how many tries it took me to defeat Millennia. It was a good handful. It was probably close to 40, maybe 50.
Well, Eddie is at 40 deaths so far. So.
Yeah, on top of like the 30 from like last time, I'm sure. So yeah.
More than 30.
They were already in the 70s, maybe 80s. Yeah, that's about right. That tracks.
The one thing that did surprise me is that his cheap spell right twice. It doesn't work that well.
Yeah. Which is weird, because I didn't think her poise was that high.
I'm almost certain she's gotten some changes. Oh, come on! I hit the shield!
I can stun her every other hit.
Sucks that I can't bring out that shield fast enough. It's just so freaking slow. Wait.
What is it? Grip?
You know what? Let's embrace this. David's right. I'm a fucking spellcaster.
You're a spellcaster.
Me? I thought that was fake S's.
Oh, was that
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh, then I apologize.
I want to make sure that the right person is credited, so...
Fucking spellcaster I'm gonna be.
A dead one.
Dead boy.
My god, I might just switch over to lightning at some point too.
Real lightning?
I will advise that it does say here that lightning's extremely dodgeable by her.
And
Everything at this point seems really dodgeable.
really dodgeable.
Also, she has a 20% absorption on lightning.
Oh, well, I guess fuck that.
Ooh, absorb. That's not good.
Well, no. That's what they call resistances.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah, I know. I thought that too when I read it, and then I said it out loud without clarifying.
Well, when I was doing the red lightning run, we were doing pretty good damage on her, so maybe I should consider that at some point, but we'll see. In your face. Come on. Ah. I didn't. Fuck. I blinked for a second.
Complimented you earlier on avoiding her lunches. What do you do?
right? No!
I am Melania.
Eddie's just being tossed like a baby up into the air.
Babies don't get stabbed like that, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't generally kebab a baby after you toss it.
You do toss babies into air. The kebabbing is something completely separate from that.
No. We're beyond
Not that we
kebabbing babies.
condone kebabbing babies.
I mean, I feel like clipped out of reference. Yeah, I think you just condoned kebabbing babies.
No, no, we don't.
FRG does not condone kebabbing
FRG
babies.
does not condone this. Asher may or may not. That's his personal brand, but we do not.
I know Jeffrey Dahmer's been in the news a lot lately because of that TV show, but we don't need to go there.
I go for mass destruction, not individual destruction. You know this. I want to do as much damage to the greatest area possible.
There we go. Okay. Run.
Phase 2. Out of the flower, stay out of the flower. Metric goes into the flower, you do not.
Hey, Tish!
Eddie's
Thank
asking
you.
for egg pie. I mean, geez.
Same way that piece of shit. Tish, do something! Tish!
Egg pie is not gonna solve your problems, Eddie.
What is supposed to vile?
I'm making the joke of like quiche.
I
sounds
know.
like quiche. But
But calling quiche egg pie just makes it sound vile.
I knew a person who actually would call quiche egg pie.
Fuck,
It annoyed the fuck out of me.
Damn it, I was so close!
By the scarlet.
I mean, you were before she healed back up. Yeah.
I was so freaking close. Oh.
You
You had
should
it
have
down
pressed.
to like 5%.
You should have pressed.
But with what?
You have a sword.
Yeah, I was... Look! What sword?
You have fist. You have punch.
It's exactly the strategy that got me that far in the first place. First, we're going for your fucking health.
Guessing we're at 44 right now.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
That's not a good sign. Well, that's another thing that puts potion permanents that maybe wait until later to buy it pile.
Oh no.
I see.
Continued.
The game's breaking down.
Yeah, it does that. It does that. I've been playing Potion Permit. I've gotten up to the everything's happy now. Just now your daily slice of life.
Yeah.
And quest dialogue keeps breaking. I keep getting layer 0 disappearing at random times.
Yeah.
Fucking hit her!
NPCs that ignore geometry.
Random quest dialogue breaking. I had a big one that actually had to make me restart my game yesterday.
Oh, anytime you use the sauna, you have to skip because you'll get stuck at the point of your character coming out the sauna door.
Okay, that one hasn't happened to me, but
That one happens to me every time, but I'm also PS4 version.
but yeah, it's
I had one of the quests I had to end up skipping. I don't remember which one it was. I ended up having to skip one of the cutscenes because it also got frozen.
Oh, I got one yesterday that was so bad. I had 2 quests that triggered in the same zone, and it triggered one, and then I grabbed the shop counter, and it triggered the other one, but I was in free roam mode and I couldn't advance the dialogue.
Oh.
Like, my character was running around on the scene as the character said their line of dialogue to the NPC, but I couldn't advance it, and I couldn't leave, and the camera was stuck as if it was in cutscene mode. And none of the buttons worked. I couldn't hit buttons. I couldn't even pause it.
Well, yeah, because it's the same thing as like when you get the long relationship up thing where you can roam during that, but all of your buttons are disabled until the free frame goes away. Except in this case, the frame didn't go away.
Yeah, so I had to completely restart the game. It was pretty annoying.
Let's see. I had one where my clinical run went off and there was no one in beds. That was fun.
I had the reverse of that. I had the alarm go off after I treated somebody, but the alarm didn't stop.
Oh. Yeah, no, and in this case, I checked the journal and I was like, okay, no one's injured. I was like, did Mateo kidnap my villager?
Did the Elder God that is known as the game engine decide to say, you're now treating me?
Yeah.
Oh god. My everything feels weird. That, and I get weird, like, little slowdown glitches, like where the game freezes for like 3 seconds and then jitters back to life. I got one of those during a diagnosis. During, it wasn't the Simon Says diagnosis, it was the DDR diagnosis.
Wow, that's
So
like,
I missed an entire phrase because of that.
yeah, that's like the worst time for that to kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite think this game was ready for prime time.
No, we were talking about this before stream. I was talking at them about this before stream. And yeah, they obviously, if it got a QA phase, the QA testers missed a lot.
Yeah.
Well, if they got human QA testers. If this was machine QA test, they use some cheat code for QA.
That, and I get a lot of initialization failures. I've gotten it once or twice in dialogue. I've gotten it in quest map markers. I've gotten it in the actual quest name over on the sidebar.
Yeah, and recently, every time I open my journal now, there's like junk text.
Oh, like the I get a lot. I have like 7 pending alerts and ingredients when I've discovered every ingredient in the game.
Yeah,
and have scrolled through it multiple times.
Exactly, same here. And I get junk text sometimes when I open it up, where it's just like, you know, like the Ipsum Lipsor stuff. It looks like it was filled in. Like this was the like sometimes get the placeholder text for half a second before the actual text fills in.
I haven't gotten that one.
That started recently. Oh, and I have a weird glitch where my dog's name reverted to the default.
I had that either. Another one that I have had is I have now, like, on 5 separate occasions gotten the quest to show up on the notice board for advanced fishing pole.
Yeah, that one happened to me too.
But it never, the quest never actually spawns.
Yeah.
And I've gotten, I was like, okay, well maybe it's tied in, since it's, what's her name is the contact, maybe it's tied into her rep. So I've got her not at romanceable, but I've got her at tier 3. And still, it pops up on the board, but I can't actually do it.
Yeah, same here.
It's funny is that
Oh
first
my
time
God,
it popped up
no.
on the board was the day after I got intermediate.
Yeah, exactly, same thing.
And like every time I restart, it goes away, and then the next day, it comes back again.
Okay, mine still hasn't come back, but pretty much everything you said happened to me too.
Oh, also, so I did get romanceable on with one character. Well, I've gotten it with a couple characters, but I've only confessed my love for one. We went on like a half dozen dates and never got the achievement. And then I randomly was looking up. I'm like, okay, is this like glitched? Is it bugged? And someone was saying, oh yeah, you have to go talk to them again and get the I can't right now dialogue in order to actually get the achievement.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah,
What?
which I can confirm that did work. Which, just for sake of I don't know, it might be only certain NPCs that it does that with. In my case, it was Raynor.
Yeah, we'll have to try it, because I have almost all of the ones at romanceable at this point. It said I really, really wanted to like this game, but there's too many problems.
I put it in the camp of it's fun, but it's not worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Like I feel sticker regret, but only because it is such an unfinished game for the price point it's at.
Yeah, and the thing is that you can fix the bugs eventually. My problem is that it feels like there's not a whole lot of content and a whole lot of padding.
Well, it feels like it was designed that you were supposed to do it a very specific way, and if you don't, it gets unbearably grindy.
Yeah.
Like, because every time it gets badly grindy for me, I just immediately go to unlock another section, and it becomes less so. Although I'm out of sections to unlock now.
Yeah. Well, I'm currently in the process of trying to unlock the desert, so that's my problem, is that I'm grinding freaking wood, and that's taking forever.
Just focus your attention on the purple trees towards the southeastern corner of the glacier.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing every day, but it's not going quickly.
I don't know, it went quickly enough for me once I started kind of more focusing my attention there. Although, also you do have to make sure that you're upgrading your tools regularly, which takes away from that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got fully upgraded tools to kind of cut back on the grind, and I don't know, it still feels really grindy.
Yeah, once you get into the desert, you'll find boulders that are worth like 150 stone. The final trees are worth like, I want to say like 75 lumber.
Okay. Well, that'll make it more bearable.
Yeah. Although, you're also going to for the final quest essentially. It's you know how you've had the different areas where you have to fix and unlock different things, and you know how you've had like the this has been corrupted and you have to clean this.
Yeah.
It's a combination of kind of both of those in order to get the final quest completed.
Jeez, they couldn't even do anything different for the big final quest.
No.
That's I really wanted to like this game. I wanted to love it. I like the art style.
There were twists I could have seen written into the game that would have made the game a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted Micheo's tier 3 to be like him getting injured and you saving his life, and that's his realization that, oh, maybe there's some value to chemistry.
Yeah.
I wanted that to be the path it went. And that was not the path it went, but I wanted that to be the path it went.
Oh man, that reminds me, I haven't touched him at all, like, quest-wise.
Yeah, he pretty much just only is ever at his house.
Yeah, that's probably
and his
why.
house is so annoyingly out of the way.
Yeah, his house is out of the way, so I don't usually go visit him.
Him and both the Rangers, honestly. Are, both the Rangers and Dan. Because Dan is annoying because, you know, if I'm hanging out around town trying to talk to NPCs, it's usually during devs hours.
Okay, finally got enough crap to unlock the last area.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my report on this game, is that it's a disappointment in the truest sense of the word, because I wanted to like it, but I can't recommend it.
It was a cute idea that was marred by its execution.
Yeah.
Stabby, stabby. Butt.
You got Bate, Eddie. Got Bate.
Getting close.
We hit 50.
I think maybe red lightning is only good for the first part of that fight. I need a little more mobility in the second part if I want to survive it. I'm almost there.
What I've seen, her second form is way less tanky, but way more damaging.
Yeah.
Actually, her defenses don't change, apparently.
Huh, weird.
Well, from my feeling, her second form is slightly easier to take down.
There's a lot more openings, we should say.
Yeah, there's definitely more openings, because you have that long window when she's in the flower / recovering from the flower, that if you're just hitting her with range, it's just amazing.
Hello. Take it all back. Forget red lightning.
That one where you was disappointed in me is at the selection at the tailor shop.
Oh yeah, that was delightful. Would you like to change the color of your outfit?
Yeah. Like, really, no new outfits, no new hairstyles? Come on.
You can unlock a few colors by paying for them.
Yeah.
Not like IRL cash, in-game cash.
Yeah, but
It's a little more tolerable.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's no new outfit styles. You have literally the one. They have essentially 4 male sprites and 4 female sprites.
and nothing mix and matching like Stardew Valley-esque stuff.
No.
Nope.
That
You have
For
like
all the
so like
for
for the
all-
guy's outfit, you have like a robe with a cape, and that's it. Have a nice day. You can
Yeah.
change the color of the robe. You can change the color of the cape.
yeah. That seems to be the recurring theme for me in this game, is that there's so much effort put into it in places and so little in others. It's weird.
Also, is it just me, or are some of the thematic restrictions of some of the later potions that feel a little off for what the potion's supposed to be?
Yeah.
did not
This
get out
is
of
a
that.
warming potion. There are no fire elements allowed.
Yeah, you can, exactly. This is a warming potion. It fixes coldness. It's supposed to warm you up. You can't use fire
water
element.
and wind, just not fire.
Yeah, you can't use fire element aspected
What?
items. Like, wait, what?
what? Water and wind. That's wind chill.
That's hypothermia.
Yes. How do you get
Can
warming?
you say hypothermia?
You could. But yeah, no, it's some of them. It just feels like they had an idea for where they wanted to go, and then they forgot.
Yeah.
Or like so I'm presuming at this point this game is does not qualify based on its quality for spoiler protection.
Probably not.
At this
I don't mind.
point,
I leave that up to Magamitas since he's the other person who's actively playing the game.
Oh, I don't think so. I think that even if you guys are interested in playing it, there's not really much to the story that's spoilery. It's not anything you haven't seen before.
So the ultimate quest is to restore this one plant, which guess what? The chemists of old fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Big shock there in the storyline.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, with the
that
alchemy being the way it is, no wonder.
Yeah.
Well, so literally 80% of the story by weight is the chemists of old fucked it up. You're the first chemist they've let back here in like 3 generations, and everybody fucking hates the capital and chemists, which you are a chemist from the capital. And you have to slowly make everyone warm up to you as you help them.
because of the factor that your predecessors
Did
came to
some
the
big
area
oopsie.
and
Did some big oopsie.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
gloomier version of the Parallel World Pharmacy anime I'm watching right now.
So there is a third chemical explosion area, and this one wiped out their quote unquote sacred herb that only grows in this one part of the entire world, called aloe.
It,
they killed a succulent?
Yes, they
One
killed
of the
the
most
succulent.
hardiest plants in the desert?
I love
So,
the
Maybe it's the
the
fact that it's
super.
Himalaya. That's
Well,
why
I
it's
mean,
so
as
hard to grow.
Magamides can probably attest, when you save these plants by restoring the areas, you clear up the chemical spill, and then the plants are like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
Yeah, they just immediately pop into existence.
Exactly.
This sounds more like magic blight than actual chemical blight.
Well, etherochemical blight.
Yeah.
They're not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's etherochemical. It's not like just like straight up like sludge. It's like magical sludge.
Not chemical sludge, magical sludge.
Exactly.
Yeah, chemical sludge.
Alchemic
It's
sludge.
Etherochemical.
So we're essentially talking, what's the blue stuff? Ceruleum?
Yeah,
I would say worse than ceruleum.
but similar concept.
Ceruleum times 100.
Turquoisium?
So aloe ends up being like this super awesome, super rare. Our lives used to depend on it back in the day. That you very difficultly restore, and all of a sudden nobody cares about it anymore.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's about what I was expecting.
But also, it's your final fire plant. Aloe.
Aloe, the fire plant. Yep, makes sense.
It's literally used in like cooling gels for healing burns.
And if you know how a succulent is, it's 80%
Very much water.
90%. Yes! Yes!
Well, and they also oh, this is the fun part. So apparently this aloe pulls from an underground water source. So the chemists of Eld were like, oh, well, what if we just, just put them on a different water source? Because that's how things work. We'll just sever them off of the existing water source and put them on a different water source.
Yeah,
And it kills the plants.
Yeah, and the plants continue dying because they're stupid. Yeah, like I said, 90% of this game, by weight, is the chemists who came before you were stupid and completely fucked up our island. So we don't know why the fuck you're here, except to save this little girl's life. And then now that she's safe, you're just gonna live here, I guess.
Yeah, I go.
Instead of being, like, exiled to back to capital.
Yeah, okay, she's safe, thank you, go back to the capital now, we don't need you anymore, bye.
Yeah, that would have made a little bit more sense, all things considered.
Hey, Mateo would have been on board with that plan.
I mean, there are certain things in, like, the games that I've played, like Soul Hackers 2, like they make sense in context. Like hacking somebody back to life.
Yeah, in context, it makes sense, but
Now, and like even in context, it doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, and there was this is one that you probably have seen, Magamitas. Remember the one day that you woke up and there were like 5 patients and the Rangers were like, "Oh God, there's a crisis! Come quickly!"
yeah.
And you know how that plot line was never really resolved? You just healed them and everyone went back to normal.
Oh, I thought it was going to lead into something. Nope.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? It still hasn't.
Yeah. Holy, yeah.
I thought it was going to be like Matteo is trying to secretly undermine you and is actually working against you by poisoning the villagers.
Yeah, making people sick.
Exactly. Something logical. Give us some freaking story beats.
But no, just one day, oh, your entire clinic is filled with sick people.
I have had a second such. One day everyone was sick. But that time there wasn't even an alert. I just got the normal alarm, walked in, holy shit, my bed's full.
That may be more of a glitch territory, but
yeah, but it hasn't happened to me twice yet. But
and there's also been like lots of random days where it's just like, and then nobody was sick that day.
Well, I mean, it's red.
So I think that they just they set it up as an RNG, and then they made RNGs as evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can't get sick every day. That would stretch credulity.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense to have one patient sick every day. You're gonna have some zeros, you're gonna have some ones, you're gonna have some twos, you're gonna have the occasional 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But when you get like several days in a row of 0, because I've actually had, I think my streak right now is 4 days in a row with no patients. I'm just sitting around like, okay, guys, income? Am I just gonna sell a bunch of potions off to the ether? Oh yeah, because that's another thing. Is if you're bored and need to make money, you can either do a part-time job, or you can make a bunch of potions, shove them in your P.O. box, and have a bird come pick them up and sell them for you.
a la most Harvest Moon-esque.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Probably sending the potions back to the castle for minimal amount of money.
Nominal. I wouldn't say minimal, but nominal. Although, and then the other thing, have you figured out what the hell the purpose of the upgrades are? The serums?
I have not figured out how to make serums yet.
So to make serums, you have to do the upgrade at Bulk and Build.
What?
There's a clinic upgrade at Bulk and
Oh,
Build.
the clinic upgrade. Yeah, no, I've gotten 2 upgrades and I still haven't gotten serums.
You should have the recipe for basic and intermediate serums in your cauldron then.
Really? Because I have not seen them.
Yeah, you definitely should have them, because the first upgrade gives you basic serum, the second upgrade gives you intermediate serum.
Yeah, they're both still blocked out for me.
Well, they're grayed out when you're at the clinic, but when you're in the potion house, they should show
No, I
up
mean,
as-
I'm at the cauldron right now, and they're both still blacked out as mysteries.
Are there still question mark?
Yeah, and I have up to Vision More.
Oh, no. That's not those upgrades. Like the actual, like, I went to Raynor and paid to upgrade.
Yeah. I've done that. And the one that you first should get, the basic serum, still blacked out. I can't do it.
Okay, so it sounds like your version, you got PC version?
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. It sounds like PC version has a glitch that the PS4 doesn't.
Yeah, because, okay, I was thinking that I had to do something to unlock serums, but apparently no, it's just glitched and I never get access to them.
Yeah, you are supposed to do something to unlock them, but that something is go to Bulk and Build and upgrade the clinic.
Yeah, I mean, I did that, and it hasn't done it, so...
I was just trying to figure out, because it's like, oh, and you'll also make more money from your patients. And I'm like, okay, cool, when does that kick in? Because I've got the second tier, and I'm still, if I get like a patient that only has like a single tier 1 injury, I'm still only getting like 300.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I would like more money, please.
Then you're the patient?
Well, so the basics, the serums only come up on certain diagnoses also.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to use them during those diagnoses, except I don't know what that does to satisfaction. So I haven't been. Because I'd much rather have the satisfaction be at max. I want to keep them happy.
This just makes me more and more going like, I'm just gonna wait until they actually complete the game, even though it's technically 2.0.
Also, there are two Chivos that there's no way in hell I'm getting on my main playthrough.
Because
they're failure Chivos.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're failed Chivos. One is not saving at 1 patient at a time, and the other one is like not saving 10 patients at a time.
Okay.
I have no intention of doing that on my main playthrough.
Yeah, just ignore everybody that comes to your clinic.
Yeah, literally just sleep for like 2 weeks.
Just do what the old alchemists did, which was fuck things over. Oh, this is giving me a headache.
Blade.
But yeah, it's just ultimately, like I said, it's entertaining. I'm going to 100% it, and then I'm going to never touch the game again.
Yeah, no, I can see why not. Admittedly, like, I could probably mention a good Harvest Moon-esque game.
That would be
Harvestella.
Been playing more of that, or just a demo?
You can only play the demo, Eddie. It hasn't
Well,
been released yet.
I don't know,
now yet?
I've beaten the demo. I have beaten the demo, Eddie.
That's what you brought up before, so I wasn't sure if I missed a release or something.
Yeah, it has not been released. I think it's like next month or November. I'd have to double check. Because it's releasing on PC, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox, or Series X, Triple X. I don't know.
Vin Diesel.
Looks like Harvestella is going to be a fighter rogue mage.
November 4th. It's weird because, like, it is definitely a Harvest Moon plus Final Fantasy job-esque shenanigans.
Oh.
Because in the demo you get 2 jobs, and you at least get the 3 basic tools, which is hoe, watering gun, and hammer. The 2 jobs you get are, I believe, fighter and mage. But I played it. I would definitely recommend it. I'm not sure, but based off of the demo alone, I'm not sure if it would be a good recommendation to purchase outright or give it a couple of months or so.
I mean, I would say wait. If it's new IP, you know, if you don't got a stake in it, then why?
It's pretty solid. I would say that the game is pretty solid. It's just the fact that some of the mechanics feel different. If, like, you're coming from, like, Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon or Rune Factory.
I mean, given the fact that Squeenix is involved, it would make sense that it would have a very Final Fantasy feel.
Yeah, the combat system is... It's very simplistic, but very nuanced in its fashion, with the factor of, like, you have enemies that... Some enemies you have to beat the shit out of quite thoroughly because they have high magic defense. And then there's other enemies where it's like, well, they have high physical defense, but shitty magic defense.
Okay, and that's one thing I am going to give Potion Permit its dues. That's one thing that they did that was actually kind of cool. is that they had enemies that you had to defeat in certain ways.
Yeah.
Like you had armored enemies that you'd have to use your hammer to break their armor, they had like bugs with armor that you'd have to use hammers to kind of break them out of their shell. You'd have enemies with like shields that you'd have to use an axe to break their defense before you could damage them.
Let's see.
And also, a lot of the enemies were actually non-aggro.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was appreciated.
It gets worse in the desert, but it's still not 100% aggro.
Okay, Harvestella is a little different in that some enemies aggro, and then you have super aggressive, super high-level enemies that you can kind of skirt around and not try and fight, but they will fucking beat your ass if you try.
So kind of like 14, early 14, where you are going through a low-level zone, and suddenly S-rank.
Yes. I'm not saying that they can't be beaten, because I actually watched somebody who actively, in the demo, beat one. But it's one of those, like, you're fighting enemies that are like... No, they're designed to be beaten much later in the game.
Yeah,
like,
not early on, is what I meant. They're not designed to be beat by a low-level player.
Yeah,
they're designed
like,
to be late game achievements.
Yeah, well, they're technically the same enemies in the area, it's just that they're like 30 levels high. So it's like you're fighting a level 5 foe tier, and then there's a level 40 foe tier right next to it sleeping.
Be careful before you fire.
Well, it's like they do actually signal to you, like, hey, do not fight these enemies because they have a dangerous purple black aura. And
the JoJo menacing aura.
That Final Fantasy, like, weird, misty, purpley, goopy aura that they do for enemies. But, yeah, it definitely exudes that JoJo's menacing. The plot to it, because since it is the first 2 full chapters of the game that you can play through, or up to 15 days, since the demo is currently only on Switch, the plotline is definitely 100% Squeenix,
Darkness falls across the land?
No! Do you want spoilers, Eddie, or no? Hold on.
I mean, it's only first 2 chapters, so I can live with those spoilers.
This is much more than the first 20 minutes, but if you're okay with it...
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's time shenanigans!
Oh. Why is it always fucking time shenanigans?
Okay, so to explain, you, as player character, wake up during what is known as... I'm trying to remember the name for it, but it's basically the equivalent of... What was... No, I'm trying to think from 10. The weird event that, like, oh, hey, Okay, basically, you wake up during an event that basically monsters are roaming the world, and so people are supposed to... Which one?
The Calm.
The Calm, yes. Essentially, you wake up without... you, as the player character, wake up without any memories during the call. Like, we're talking, like, hyper calm, because, like, nobody leaves their house during it.
Oh.
And basically, you're kind of going down the street going, like, what am I doing? And, like, you knock on people's doors, like, no,
like, get the fuck out of here! What are you doing?
It's like, somebody's like, no sane person would be out during... I forget the name of it. I need to find that out. So it's obviously gotta be a monster! And, like, you get to a section, you see a girl goes, oh no, it's happening again. I'm sorry, person. And you just black out. Somebody
Quietus. Quietus.
Quietus, yes.
It is so spinal. That is so Squeenix. It's painful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so basically, you get rescued by the town clinic doctor, who goes, "How the do you not know not to leave a building during quietus?" And you're like, "Well, what is quietus?" It's like, "Oh no, you have
Oh, no.
amnesia because of quietus." Shit.
Oh God.
Oh no, he's a moron.
Quietus-based amnesia. Yeah, no, it's a Squeenix, all right. It's a Squeenix, confirmed. All we
It's
need is a
Squeenix.
yellow bird.
Yep.
But to cut to the chase, there are certain other things I did. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember it.
Also, bonus points if it turns out the town's physician was named Sid.
No, sadly.
That's okay. I'm
But-
sure Sid will turn up somewhere.
Somehow. But basically you find out that,
Wow, this ride is going so fast. And you're gonna fuck it up.
an event happens that causes the quietus to pop up again, and people are like, "What? Quietus back to back? That shouldn't happen." And what happens is a meteor strikes down near the town, and out pops, I forget the term for this race of beings.
Hurrah.
Not Ora. They're weirdly mechanical.
Oh.
And people don't like them because it's kind of implied that this race are the people that instigate violence.
Well, I see why you made the Calm reference then.
Yeah.
Machina and Doom.
But basically, you rescue this person that looks like this mechanical race from the comet, which, when you enter the comet, you're just like, why does this look like a sci-fi hallway? And I was just in a rural town?
Oh, so it's not a comet, it's a spaceship that looks like a comet.
There's some weird stuff. So, basically, you rescue the person, town doctor. Hey, Candyman! Hello! Welcome! We're just trying to, it's me just trying to describe Harvestella.
Yeah, we're talking about Harvestella. Well, Baron dies over and 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 over again.
Yeah, but I teased
millennia.
him on a really good actual run on that.
Yeah, that was a good
Almost
run, Eddie.
completed.
I didn't get to the second phase though, so I don't know. It's run goodness still pending.
Oh.
I don't remember that? You might have a new nickname? Because our system says first time chatting. I feel like that's a familiar name and I should recognize it.
Checking a little bit.
Okay. Well, back to describing. You rescue this person. Turns out she's not one of that race because it was a spacesuit. And
God damn!
She-
Stop it!
she goes like, "What about like, is this using the like, are you using the Gregorian calendar or the Julian calendar?" And they're like, the townspeople are like, "What? No."
What are those?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool. So she isekai'd.
she thinks she time traveled backwards. My immediate thought, no, you time traveled forwards. You
Yeah,
were in
it's probably gonna
stasis,
be the-
bitch.
Hi, Candyman.
So you
Give
so
me
you
your-
think that
give me
world
your
is-
energy, give me your luck.
Because we're still not not giving it.
But
Because Gregorian and Julian calendars are definitely references to our world.
yeah, they use their own terms for it. So she was like, "Oh, this is probably some blah blah blah," and so you spend a few days, and she keeps like trying not to interact with anybody, including you as the main character.
Because she
like,
thinks that she went back in the past and she might change her time.
And more of the factor that she wants to get back to her time.
Time after time.
So
that's the time shenanigans.
There's more to it, but that's more of like...
That's not the worst time shenanigans.
Spoilers.
Yeah, not the worst.
You know me. I don't like the time shenanigans that give OP powers. That's all.
You just don't like time shenanigans in general.
I don't like time shenanigans in general. They're very rarely done well.
I agree with that sentiment too.
The only time shenanigans I can think of in recent memory that was done well was Steins Gate.
Well, Chrono Trigger's older than
Steins
Steins
Gate
Gate.
is over 10 years.
Yeah, I know. Now I feel old. But
I mean,
that's the one most recent in my memory.
when you make a time machine out of a microwave, you know you've got something good going on.
Or somebody actually put in, thought into their time shenanigans and not just, I want time travel.
Well, given the fact that the person behind Steins Gate is also the same person behind Chaos Head and Robotic Snoots.
You could have gone with Madoka Magica, but
a good one.
As well as, what was it? Aldino Zero. He's even got a new anime airing this season too.
Braid has good time shenanigans.
Well, Braid is also weird in the fact that it may be about the atomic bomb too.
Yes.
But I would say the plot line of it is 100% Squeenix. Like, do not... It will have a Squeenix plot. The only other thing that I probably could mention is that everybody has birthing hips. This is not a detractor nor a plus, it's just everybody has super wide hips. Just be ready for that.
Talking everyone or every female?
Everyone.
Lol.
Everyone, including the guys.
Nobody has hips that lie.
Because I think the character artist / character designer is the same person that worked on Bravely Default 2.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So,
The
yeah,
weird,
get
like,
ready to...
Everybody has weird potion bottle-shaped bodies.
Yeah. But they have bigger proportions than the SD proportions that Bravely Default 2 had. But this is more like, what's the weird flask that kind of flares out near the bottom?
Erlenmeyer?
Erlenmeyer. Like, everybody has Erlenmeyer flask type proportions.
That's very awkward. So this is the town of the Incredible Ink.
No, like, you flare at the hips, and then it just kind of straight down, kind of thing.
Oh. So you just have incredibly narrow heads.
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way. But I would say Harvestella, if you have a Switch, try it out. If you don't, wait until official reviews. Maybe, if you're that type.
No, I don't listen to anybody, really, but myself when it comes to video games.
Well,
So
I mean,
I will be trying it.
at that point, we're already wasting this conversation on you to begin with.
Yeah. So,
Because you're not going to listen to him.
I
Not gonna read it.
listen to my friends. I don't
Okay.
listen to randos on the internet.
Well, you said
Okay.
you don't listen to anybody.
Well, what I meant
I
by
was just
anybody,
rolling with what you said. I was going with your own words.
yeah, what I meant by anybody is any random guy on the interweb.
Or maybe he's saying that we're not anybody. That hurts too, though.
Yeah, well, I already knew I was a nobody, so, you know.
Yeah, I don't listen to anybody. I only listen to nobodies.
Admittedly, there's one game coming out before Harvest Dawn that I both know me and Test are going to be looking at.
Which one specifically are you talking about?
The one with stars.
A whole ocean's worth of them?
A whole ocean's worth of them.
Absolutely.
I had a friend that was, like, back in high school that was really into Star Ocean, but I never really got into it.
Star Ocean is honestly probably my second favorite game universe right now.
I may have to pause this conversation real quick just to ask this. Which Star Ocean was he enamored with?
Oh, that is a good question.
Which one was it? I know it was on the PlayStation.
Was it one or
which
two?
PlayStation.
I think it was 2.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
good answer. Choose a good answer.
I think it was 2.
Wait, no. PlayStation 2 or Star Ocean 2?
Star Ocean 2, I think.
Okay, yeah, like I said,
Okay,
good
that's
answer,
fine.
good answer, good answer.
No, yeah, it was on the original PlayStation, and I think it was 2.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay,
it probably
good.
was that.
Is that
That-
one of
that's-
those mislabeled ones?
Because he was
No,
obsessed with it. What was the tagline? I can't remember. What was the sub-tag? Star Ocean 2.
The second story, yeah.
Okay, I think that was the one that he was obsessed with.
Because the one we were worried about would have been To the End of Time.
Which is on PS2.
Oh.
You know, it definitely wasn't the PS2.
Excellent.
It was original PlayStation.
Your friend has good taste.
Yes, that's good. Good.
FRG approves.
Yeah. FRG approves of most Star Oceans, not You End of Time.
Because that one is.
Does that one have time shenanigans too?
I think
No.
that one it did kind of have
Okay.
shenanigans. It just was shenanigans, and it had time in the name. That's why I had to pause. And
What the hell? Seriously, what the hell? Why is that so fucking unforgiving? I'm fucking rolling. I'm rolling out of the way in piece of shit.
At this point, I've actually given up counting. What was I at? Last number I was at was 60. I've given up counting.
Because of that, Aegis Millennium played of Mikola.
It's also a pretty obvious attack.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm,
it's weird
and
because
I'm
like he
dodging.
dodged it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dodging. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing in that part, except just not giving it to me.
Except the surviving part.
Yeah,
All
minus
you have
that
to do
part.
is just wait until you know when the attack dodge.
Which I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing.
I mean, the game says otherwise.
Yeah, the game says otherwise.
That's kind of the problem. That's where we're stuck right now. The game is saying, no, you're not. And when the game goes, nuh-uh, then we just have to kind of accept it.
But yeah, no, the newest one is Star Ocean 6. I actually don't know the tagline.
I don't remember the tagline. I knew it, but I don't remember it.
I could look it up because it's on Steam. I don't think they're doing a collector's edition for it.
No, they are. They're doing a,
Oh, they
or at
are.
least there's a deluxe edition. I don't know if it's a collector's, but there is a deluxe.
No, well, what I mean is collector's is like a box version with like art book and stuff like that, versus a digital deluxe edition, which I know that exists.
They can't exactly ship the statue.
I mean, you'd be amazed what they can ship.
The Divine Force is the new one.
Right, Divine Force, yeah.
Not Shining
Yes.
Force. Divine
Screw you,
Force.
Star Wars, and,
Some
and
of
your
them,
boring The Force. We've got the Divine Force.
let's be honest, some of the titles, some of the taglines have been a little, grandiose. I mean, we had Till the End of Time, which was not that spectacular, except that it was, it was also a bad game, so I'm making fun of it more for the game. But 5 was Integrity and Faithlessness,
Wow.
Yes.
which...
What was 4? The last
Four
Hope.
was
For a
Last
Halo
Hope.
starship.
4 was Last Hope. Which, as you know, as taglines go, is actually not too bad.
But integrity and faithlessness is just like that's
So pretentious. So pretentious. I think you need to be wearing a monocle when you say it.
Do I need to put my pinky out when drinking something too?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
The
Divine
Divine
Force.
Force. I wouldn't put that as pretentious, but I would definitely put it as like cliche.
And then there's also the re-release taglines. First departure and second evolution.
Yeah. First Departure, which was Star Ocean 1, which was a remastering of
The original Star Ocean 1.
which was a Super Nintendo game.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing about that is that that was when the split happened between the Tails team and the Star Ocean team.
And then
Because-
after that, the Star Ocean team went over and started hanging out with a little guy called Squaresoft.
Enix, actually.
Well, no, because Star Ocean 1 was an Enix game.
No, Star Ocean 1 was just Enix.
Yeah. Star Ocean 1, Star Ocean 2 were both just Enix. It was
Star Ocean
3
3
where it
was-
became Queen.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, if you look at the Final Fantasies that came out in the early Squeenix era, you can see where the parallels, or at least I can. Because I'm
Well-
sorry, but that was about when I was like, oh, these are Final Fantasies too? Okay.
Well,
I didn't hate it.
From my perspective, like Enix was Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest. And
Well, Phoenix was also ActRaiser, which just blows my mind when I think about it.
ActRaiser! Oh my god, that's a game style that nobody has tried to emulate. And it's
They
weird.
actually did a Redux.
Yes,
I said
I
it that way
know.
on purpose.
Early Square Enix was also Saga people.
Yeah, sagas. Which I think I saw they're doing a new Valkyrie.
You're thinking of Valkyrie Profile, which that was
Didn't that just come out?
Well, because I was also going to say that Valkyrie Profile also was early.
well, no, the first one was Squaresoft.
Come on.
Was it? I thought it was after the merger.
No, it was made when they did Brave Fencer Musashi. And that was like 1 or 2 years before.
God, I miss Brave Fencer Musashi. That was a good game.
We played it on stream.
We did. We
Really?
beat it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We beat it on stream.
I
Even
beat
the
Mama
demon
Miku.
tree.
the Steam
There was
tree.
an issue. Yeah, there was an issue with the emulator
Right?
where it was what was it, like 4x or 8x clock?
Oh,
The clock
wow.
was either 4x or 8x. So the tree was literally, we had either a quarter or an eighth of the time to actually complete it.
Yeah, we did.
That's
Because of
messed
the.
up.
Well,
We
remember.
did it. We speed ran it.
We did it. We
Took a few tries.
Yeah, the reason why is because of the fact that, like, remember, some games are developed with frame rate, based on frame rate on stuff.
Yeah, I used the
Remember
frame rate
Dark
clock.
Souls 2, Magaminus?
Yeah.
And since it used a frame rate clock, we didn't have a frame rate limiter on, and so oops.
I limited it to 60 frames when the game was supposed to be running at, like, 30.
72? Oh, 30. Oh, jeez.
So, we were double timing.
It felt like a lot faster than double.
Yes. It was definitely... something was not timing right, and it was definitely due to the frame rate.
Like, nowhere else in the game did we care at all. But just when you have a doomsday clock, kind of makes it important for timing to be accurate.
We did it, though! We beat the game! and we did it on both versions of Steam Create. So we haven't tried the spiritual reimagining of Musashi.
Oh yeah, I played a little bit of that one. I liked it. It wasn't as good, but
I played it. I got fairly decent on my PS2 copy, but I don't want to emulate that because it's hard to get it to work right because of the weird, crazy cell shading that they do. And given the fact that nobody wants to work on trying to get it to work right on the PS2 emulator, which is weird because people were working their butts off to try and get Wild Arms 3 to work properly on the PS2 emulator.
Well, it was probably devoted Wild Arms 3 fans that were working their butts off to get Wild Arms 3 to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to work your butt off to get something to work if it's a passion project to get that work.
I'm fucked.
A little bit, but let's see. Yep, never mind. There you go.
By the scarlet wrong.
Okay, Eddie, on that one?
Yeah, that one was really bad, but
Yes. Yes, it was. You dodged way too early.
I don't
Well,
think I'm gonna end up beating this game.
Are you talking about the potion thingy?
Yeah.
You're just gonna give up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I'm gonna burn down on it.
oh, I thought you were already done with it from earlier. Okay.
No, that was me saying that.
Well, I think
He was
talked
saying that
about
he's
an
stuck
earlier
somewhere.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at like 60% finished with the game. I haven't quite made it to the last mission, but I've got to the final area, and I can just see it's going to be more or less the same.
Oh, you did finally get in there?
Yeah.
So if you do decide to go with it, big hint for what you're going to need, and you're going to need a lot of them. Basically, every day you can get all the way to the southern part and kill as many of the sandworms as you can. Because you're going to need a lot of their drops, and there's only a few of them, and they're a pain in the butt to kill.
How did I know that? As soon as I saw that enemy type, it's like, oh, this enemy type has very few windows to actually attack them. They hit like a train, they run away after they hit you. Something tells me I'm going to have to kill an absolute ass ton of them.
Not only are their horns one of the best, better items, based on just like they've got a really good shape for making your potions, but